Hello guys, welcome to American Leadership course. This is the first class of the second term of the semester. So hopefully guys you're doing fine and you'll recover after the midterm. So it wasn't that difficult, right? Yes, so I still have a couple of things to check from the previous module. But for today's class, I wanted to share with you some of the announcements and some of the ideas that we're going to have for today. So I don't know if you can watch it, but for today, we're gonna have, the first thing we're gonna talk about is the new term, that is this one that we're going to start studying. And the second thing is going to be the new setting that is going to be this classroom. I'm still working on the decoration, so please be nice. I'm gonna get this place pretty for you. And then we're gonna, the third thing that I'm going to do is ask you to be patient, and I'm going to explain you in a couple of minutes. Then we're gonna start with the new methodology and the question and answer in case you have some questions, in case you have some answers. That's how it works. Okay guys, so the first thing, as I mentioned before, the new term. So this is the first class for the second period of the semester. And you're gonna find in the campus something that says level 2, the romantic period, realism and naturalism. So yes, so the first level you can still enter to it, but you're not going to see it as the first page because this level 2 is highlighted. So that's why when you enter, you're gonna find something new. Yes, because the first period is there for you in case you wanted to check, review, study, learn a little bit more, attend the classes that you didn't attend when you were supposed to attend them. Yes, so that's basically. New setting, we're gonna have like this background. Hopefully you like it and you don't get the interference of the sound noises outside, buses passing by, but you know, that's something that we have to deal with. Yes, be patient. So videos are gonna be late today. The content video, the class videos are gonna be late because they're still uploading, downloading, editing, but they're gonna be today ready for you to study. Don't get mad, please be patient because there's a couple of things that I have to do. I have to record this, prepare the class, prepare the materials, prepare everything. And you know, it takes time. I already explained you that. So the videos are going to be ready today at some point. But since this is a pre-recorded class, you can watch the video at evening, before going to bed, tomorrow morning when you have the breakfast, tomorrow when you're having lunch, you watch the videos, you know, and we can have a conversation. So if at the moment you're watching the class, you're eating, enjoy your meals, guys. Anyway, so please, that's my message, be patient. The class is going to be ready at some point today. New methodology, yes, we're gonna have great activities. Hopefully you like them. We already discussed about it, but I'm going to explain and going to go in deep with this methodology that I want to apply with you. See how it goes, see if you like it, and you know, we're gonna try it. Yes, so we're gonna start. So I'm gonna share my screen. Hopefully you are watching. Let's see. This. Yes, hopefully you're watching that. Hold on. Yes, hopefully you're watching this. I think you are. So in case you were watching that, there are a couple of things that I want to, the things that I mentioned, this is going to be the second level, the romantic period, realism, and naturalism. That's the activities that we are going to cover. You have about this learning unit in this document. It's very important for you to read it. I don't know. Yes, I think you can watch this document. So in case you don't see it, I'm just zooming this. In here, this document is important because it gives you the dates. So you are familiar with the dates from today to October 27th. We are working in this period of time. So the units for this is the romantic period that is from the 1830 to the 1870. And then we have the realism and naturalism that is from the 1870 to the 1910. So we're advancing, we're moving forward in date. The total of sessions for this period is 13 sessions. And from session number 1, you're gonna have this, that is going to be the background, writers of prose, writers of verse. At some point during this, and then you can see the different sessions and the topics that we're going to cover for each of the sessions. So you don't tell me like, oh, Mr. I didn't know that was this class. You know, like some of you, oh, so session number 12, this is very important. So session number 12 is the lab activities collection. I still have to change this date. That's gonna be the 27th, I think the 25th of October. This one is wrong, I'm going to change it. This is going to be the 25th of October. And this one is going to be the 27th of October. Okay? So you don't get confused in that part. So in here, you're gonna have your final presentation project. And then in here, you're gonna have the second midterm. That is going to be, as the previous one, easy, a piece of cake. And yes, that's the thing. And then here you have details of the different activities we're going to have for the evaluation and the assessment. But I want to share hopefully you get to see the same things that I'm, yes, the instructional session. So the workload basically, guys, is the labs. You're familiar with this because of the previous one is the same template that I use, but some of the difference are the workshops that you have right here. So you have the workshops that is going to be 15% of your lab score. And then you're gonna have a virtual tour that is going to be 45%. So in total, it's going to be 6 points, the 60% of the lab score. So you're wondering, teacher, what are the homeworks? You're not going to have homeworks for this midterm. The only things you're going to have, the only 2 tasks are the individual tasks, that is going to be the workshops. That are going to be the workshop with Cindy. So Cindy is going to be facilitating the workshops. And those are mandatories because those are the 15% of your lab score. And the second thing is the virtual tour, that is a group activity. And for this group activity, I need you to organize yourself in groups of 5 people. Let me know if you are going to use the same 5 people in the group as the previous activity, or you can change. I already mentioned before, and you can change the members of the group, but I need mostly groups of 5. I think there are going to be 2 groups of 6, but we're going to see that later on. Please let me know, email me, the leaders of the team. Please let me know. We're gonna, whether you keep working with the same people or you move and work with different people, okay? Because this is going to be a group activity for everybody to join and for everybody to collaborate from the very first class. Homeworks, no homeworks, but we have extra activities that is optional, non-mandatory, voluntary activities. And it's the same one as the previous one, that is the glossary. We're gonna keep the glossary for each session, same conditions, you know, for those of you who already start working with the glossary, same conditions apply to this period. Also, the Gazette is not going to be mandatory, but it's going to be voluntary. And then we're gonna have the meter and then your lab practices. And you know how it works, right? So good things for you, I think it's no homework, because some of you say, oh, a lot of homework, I don't know what. Bad thing is that you need to organize work well, because this is going to be your only 2 activities, the workshops and the virtual tour. And I'm telling you this right now, first class of the second term, please organize yourself, work, because I'm not accepting excuses, okay? So like I'm being flexible with all the activities, but I want you to work and I want you to do great. So what is this virtual tour activity that the teacher is talking about? Is this. activity. So this is going to be a group project. You let me know if you're going to work with the same group of people. I'm going to give you a color. If you want to keep the color, just let me know us too. I mean, you can get creative and I mean, designing a logo for your group or designing shirts. I don't know. You can do whatever you want with your color. So because of your creativity, I think I'm gonna get very nice results of that. American Literature Virtual Tour. And this is an activity that we're going to start building from the very first class. So it means from today. Virtual tour, I don't know if you have ever seen a virtual tour before. Some of them include galleries, photo galleries. Some of them include videos. Some of them include like a person talking in front of the camera, explaining a specific topic. It's like going to a museum and studying or learning about the different parts of different content or different concepts or movements. In this case, we're gonna talk about movements, Romantic period, realism, naturalism. You can include writers, you can include literary works, you can include historical backgrounds, you can include art if you want, anything that is related to the Romantic period, realism, and naturalism. Everything that is going to be studied during the course, everything that is included in chapter 3 and chapter 4 of the book. So those two chapters are going to be evaluated for the midterm, as well as all of the presentations and as well as all of the materials and contents developed up there. So I expect from you the very best because I am inviting some of my friends, American people, to come and see you. And I'm inviting some of my friends from the university, other professors, to come and evaluate your work. So this is going to be an exhibition, and every group is going to exhibit the best possible, right? The different materials. It's going to be the same material, but the creativity, it's on you. I'm going to give you some ideas. You can have a live video as this. You can record yourself, say, okay, we're going to talk about the Romantic period, blah, blah, based on your creativity. And you can use all of your imagination. You're going to have basically 2 months to create this. So you can, you know, like you can improve your editing skills if you're not good at, or join with someone that is very good at editing. So in case you want some videos. But I brought an example. I brought an example of a virtual tour made in PowerPoint. Okay, so we're gonna skip that. So you can have the different rooms or different spaces, for example, outdoors, or you can have books, or you can have movements, or you can have art, historical events. And you can move from room to room. That is going to be, that is the way that is, for that reason it's virtual. And this is made in PowerPoint. So, but you can use different apps or software if you're a little bit more advanced in technology, or if you want to create a gallery, that's fine. Or if you want to have a 360 degrees virtual tour, if you can make it, you can, I mean, that will be fine too. I mean, the design, the template, it's up to you, but I need you to speak as well. Not only perform, I need you to be there as you are an expert, telling the audience something about the historical events, movements, and everything. Okay, that was just an example. No. So, great. So I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. So that's the first instructions that I wanted to give you. So Two things to keep in mind, two major tasks for this semester, for this term of the semester, the workshops with Cindy and also the virtual tour that we're going to build up little by little, and you're going to perfect every single day by learning some new skills or creating new ideas, but it's going to be presented and the due date is October 25th before the midterm. So everything is going to be, you're going to be building up the topics, the content, the material to have an excellent expositions, because you are going to have people coming and have a virtual session with and to see your work. Okay, so it's on your creativity, and from now on you are working in groups. You just let me know which members are part of your group, and I'm going to start calling you team blue, team green, team yellow, team black or white. I don't know. So we're gonna start using that methodology. So hopefully you like it, guys. See you in the sessions. Have a nice day, and